Welcome to the Superconscious Heart. Take a moment to tune in. There are thousands of people around the world who are joining us for this first session, which is being pushed out live on Facebook and YouTube. This is a live stream workshop. In a few moments, we're going to start, actually it's already starting, we're bringing through an energy field, but it's going to start getting very strong and it's going to be building throughout these days. So welcome to everyone. We're here joined with Pragit and Asil Toksal.
So, what we're creating over these days is an intense, energetic experience to allow us to move into the depths of love that perhaps we haven't experienced before. We've been guided over the last weeks and months to prepare for this session, these days, where we can start to connect with what is being called the superconscious heart. Humanity right now is in a place of evolution, an accelerated place of evolution. The energies of acceleration that are happening on the planet are giving us a choice. And our guide, Alcazar, has said this is the year of decision. We can decide to move into fear and panic as we see much happening in the world, or we can move into love. And these days together are designed to connect us to a deeper experience of love, perhaps an energy of love that we haven't generally experienced here on the earth up until now. So Asil is channeling some beautiful energies. Julianne and I are working with the Stargate and our guide Alcazar. So Asil, would you like to say a little about your contribution?
Sure. Thank you so much, Pragit. Thank you, Julianne. Hello and welcome. When we first started this collaboration, Stargate, as well as Alcazar and Ascension One and the Elohim energies that I bring forward, we understood there was a resonance, there was a connection, and there was a greater plan in place in not just bringing forth channeled wisdom, but the energies that will come through bringing forth transformation, transmutation, and a new level of understanding of all the different templates that are within us, including the template of our superconscious heart. And the activation of these templates are now apparently ready. Apparently it is the time to activate these ancient, profound, and inherent templates that we have already, with the right amount of energies that are coming into this plane. So, Brigitte and Julianne.
So, what our guides have been saying is that because of the low frequency on the planet for so many lifetimes, we haven't really been able to experience the quality, the depth of love. Because the vibration has been so low, because there has been so much fear-based reality, that vibration of love has been distorted. Even our language distorts love. We say, I love football, or I love peanuts. It's like using the word love has distorted the very vibration of it. So now we wish to bring back the experience, the purity of love, what we're calling the superconscious love, because we're inviting each one of us to move into that place of our superconscious selves. And Alcazar, our guide, has been talking about the fact that we are far more than just this human body. We are in fact a superconscious being, and we are experiencing being human. And there's a small part of our superconscious self in the human form. What we call our human consciousness is a small part of who we truly are. And part of this process of ascension, part of this process of awakening, is drawing in more and more of this superconscious self into our human experience. And these days we're going to be focusing on pulling in, drawing in, opening up to this superconscious energy of love, to have a taste, an experience beyond that which we currently live.
And this experience is beyond just more information for our minds. So many people have heard about how our heart center is this incredible resource for us. We can go into what's called heart-brain coherence and have the heart actually optimize not just our brain, but our entire physiology. But I would invite you to start getting really curious about what these higher levels of activation might look like for your heart center. What is the superconscious heart? We're going to bring in our channels in a moment, but just start to open and understand that in these days, this is about drawing forth higher dimensional energetics that will be working individually with each one of us. And so we're going to be starting to move into those experiences.
What is interesting is that love in human form has so many different angles, aspects, and facets. And we experience love in its conditional forms, in its unconditional forms, for ourselves, for relationships, for our environment, and for divinity and for creation itself. And this love, as our guides have been speaking, is the fabric of all of existence. It's the glue that connects all material and non-material forms. All that has ever been created. All that exists. All forms of consciousness are tied together by this love of creation. And so we want to improve our experience, to feel, to integrate, and to live from this place of the love of creation, continuously being present to it, continuously being aware of its existence, and drawing and being resourced by this love of creation, no matter what the circumstances are in which we find ourselves. So the intention is, over this weekend, to go deeper into the understanding of this unconditional love of creation that continuously fuels us, fuels this plane, and fuels our lives.
So we will be working these days with this structure, the Stargate, which was given to me more than 30 years ago by our guide Alcazar. And the Stargate is a sacred geometrical structure, and it is an anchor for a higher dimensional consciousness. And so this structure is an amplifier of energies. And so let's just show you a picture of the Stargate, because we have it here in the room alongside us. So this is an anchor for this incredible consciousness which has come to the earth to support human evolution at this time. In fact, the Stargate and the Stargate system has been active and supportive in the evolution of the various societies around the universe as they've reached this place of being ready to know themselves. And so the Stargate was there on the Pleiades before it became before they became enlightened as a society, and the Arcturans before them when they were ready to become an enlightened society. And so the Stargate is now here at this place of acceleration to support humanity. We will be working with the Stargate and meditations. Our guide, Alcazar, actually leads the meditations, comes through Julianne and myself. And those energy meditations will actually move your experience from the third dimensional reality, and you'll find that your energy starts to vibrate at a much higher level. And in that higher frequency, you become more sensitive. And with that increased sensitivity, there's the possibility that you can actually start to see and feel and sense the various guides and beings that are available to assist us at this time.
And so this is something that you have to experience in order to understand, but the Stargate's creating this beautiful high vibrational field that you just relax into. And in that relaxation, as you're vibrated, as Prageet said, you start to have multidimensional, direct spiritual experiences. This is about transformation through higher dimensional interfacing. And we're really excited to be collaborating in this project of the Superconscious Heart with Asil, because the Stargates, as we said, the geometry actually anchors a higher dimensional consciousness. That consciousness responds to the consciousness of the people around it. And Asil has this ability to connect very, very high. And so I like to say it's like rocket fuel for the energies that come through. So
in this process, in some of the meditations, we're actually going to ask Asil to go inside the Stargate so that the whole energetic is rapidly and magnified in a way that's that takes us to a place that if we're so simply relaxed, all kinds of experiences can just start to happen for you. And some of these experiences can even move down into the physical body. People have experienced changes happening in this vibration. Physical changes, mental, emotional changes happening just by being present, relaxed, nothing to do. And that's the beauty of this work that we're going to be sharing with you these days. It's not about doing, it's about relaxing and allowing. It's about inviting this support from the benevolent beings to guide you into a new state of experiencing.
And it's also very important to understand, Asil, when you go into channel, there's far more happening than simply a channeled message. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I can share about that. So there is, for those of you that are very familiar with channeling, there is a wide spectrum of what is considered to be trans-channeling. It can be starting anywhere from light intuition to all the way full-on embodiment where the host wouldn't even remember what has occurred. And I'm just below on that high end of the spectrum. I still do remember about half of what happens, but it is a very physical experience for me where I feel the energy of the guides actually entering my body and directing my hands and my body according to what is needed in the moment. And all of the hand movements and the mudras you will see have a purpose of directing the energy and receiving energy in a certain way. It is more than words that come through. And if you listen to the energy behind the words, you will actually receive even more. The mind can have a way of obstructing what is right in front of it. So it is recommended that you listen with a soft focus. You watch with a soft focus so that everything can enter your field, including the energies. And the guides will provide adjustments to every single one of you. Adjustments of energetic nature so that you can receive even more and you can find a deeper alignment in this work that we do.
And so perhaps we can start bringing in some of the guides.
Yeah. So we invite all of you, as Asil said, relax. Bring your focus to the present moment. Feel yourself in the body.
And you'll notice that Asil is beginning his process of connecting to his guides. And whilst that's happening, we'll connect to our guide Alcazar and just invite him to bring through his energetic and his words of guidance to you all. Beloved ones, we greet thee, 'tis Alcazar. And indeed it is a great honor for us to be with you at this moment of your time. Your earth is moving through a transition. The earth herself and humanity. Let us give you a universal perspective of the energetic that is coming to your earth. For the past few years, as your solar system, your whole of your solar system is moving through the universe, you have come to a place, an area within the universe that creates an energetic of acceleration. And we wish to assist you in using this energy of acceleration to raise your vibration, to allow your consciousness to expand into the vast potential that humanity has. But this energetic of acceleration works in both ways, so to speak. So where you put your focus is where this energy of acceleration will assist you. And as you see in your world around you right now, many are focused in fear, survival. And that is being accelerated. So you see all this chaos, this separation that is happening in your world right now, because so many are focused in fear. But beloveds, switch this focus into love, and then the acceleration will be of awareness. And that is our intention. We wish to use this energetic of this greater universe to accelerate you into awakening. And in these days together, accelerating you into, first of all, an understanding, and then an experiencing of a depth of love, a depth of this superconscious love. And this is the invitation. This is what we are here to share with you. If you feel a resonance with that which we are saying and the energetic that is flowing to each one of you with the words.
And so, beloved ones, within each and every one of you is a vast potential, a potential that is virtually untapped right now. Understand this. No matter your current level of experiencing being human, there is so much more that is available to you. As we say this, we invite you to tune in, look inside, and ask yourself if this is true, if there is this vast potential. Can I give myself yet another taste? For although we have said it is untapped virtually, every single one of you hearing these words have had a taste. You have all experienced what it is like to move into that which we call awakened states, a taste of enlightenment, a taste of being beyond your ordinary human perception, and that experience of sudden clarity, sudden energetic illumination, sudden deep meditation, the sudden sense that you are surrounded by the vast universal love that is indeed the fabric of your existence. That is what we are drawing closer these days.
And so in these processes, we will be connecting with you. We will be connecting through that which is called the quantum field. The energies of the Stargate, the energies of the various guides are all working in the quantum field. In this quantum field, there is no time. There is no physical place. And so you will experience these energies instantly, even though these three are seated in the energetic of the island of Maui in Hawaii. You will feel the energies instantly, wherever and whenever you hear these words and you tune in to this energetic. For in the quantum field, even if you are listening to this as a recording, if you meditate with us, the energies will come to you. The guides will be responding to you individually throughout this process. And as we have said, with the Stargate work, there is nothing to do. It is really important to understand this. Not even trying to feel the energy, simply relaxing into the field, allowing your relaxation to gently move deeper. For in that relaxed space, the energies, the subtle energies that will be vibrating you, can vibrate you more easily. The more relaxed you are, the less tension within the body, the more you will feel your energy field being vibrated by these benevolent energies. In fact, when you relax, these energies will be vibrating you at a cellular level. They will be vibrating your very DNA. And in these vibrations, there is potential for your DNA to be upgraded in that moment. And so many over the years have benefited from this upgrading of their life experience simply by being in these energetics. And so, as we have said, we are going to be combining this with the frequencies, the love, the energy, the guidance that comes through this one Asil. For he is also connected very strongly to part of the guiding force of Stargate work. The Stargate work is overseen by the Elohim Council, a council of high angels, angels whose intention is to support humanity at this time. And so we are going to invite them to say a few words now, to bring their energetic into this space in a tangible way. And so just tune in and feel as you start to receive energies through this one Asil.
Greetings, we are Elohim. The very journey that has brought you here will be the journey of awakening and of ascension. The human form, as it was designed, brought with it many experiences. The experience of separation, individuality, and identity. The experience of building relationships with the outside world, the perceived outside world. The journey to finding unity through relationships, through the love within, the love without. All of existence connected to each other through this fabric that we call the love of creation. A fabric unique, limitless, untethered, decentralized, consistently available to all of you at all times, in all dimensions and in all forms, material or non-material. The same fabric that is defining who we are, that is defining all of the layers of consciousness, present for you, creating your environment, your ecosystem, and all beings that exist within you and outside of you. All elements of your being, all cells of your being, driven, fueled by this love of creation. The pure energy that flows unconditionally can be experienced through this heart center of yours. The heart center to recognize, to connect, to transmute this love of creation into all forms of energies. And as you learn to become even more present to all that you are, your access to this love of creation will be without barriers, uninhibited, direct, and immediate. You are continuously fueled, yet do not recognize at all times that you are continuously fueled, nourished, and supported through this fabric of this love of creation. The adjustments that we will provide over these next days will enable your heart center to receive more clearly, more directly, to transmute and to transmit without inhibitions, without barriers, from you to all of existence. That is a reflection of who you are. Thank you for receiving these words.
And so, in a few minutes, we would like to share the first meditation with you. And we will be using the Stargate to radiate these energies. And there are around the world perhaps thousands of these Stargate devices. Many people have them in their homes. There are what we call etheric Stargates, the consciousness of the Stargate anchored in certain physical locations around the world. There are also Stargates within the craft of the Galactic Command. And all these Stargates connect up energetically together. They create a grid system around the world. So whenever we're working with this Stargate here, all the Stargates, both physical and the non-physical etheric Stargates, all vibrate in harmony, in oneness together, at the same moment, connected in the quantum field. So when we do the meditation, we are going to ask each one of you to close your eyes and actually to keep your eyes closed throughout the process. There's nothing to see in this process with the physical eyes. And if you can relax into the energies that will be shared with you, you will find that gently your own energetic, your vibration will be lifted just by relaxing into the field. And so keeping the eyes closed is important, because as your energy gently raises, there is a potential for you to move deeper into the experience, to move higher into the other realms, not by doing, but simply by relaxing. If you open the eyes, if you are distracted by things on the outside, then the energy which is gently building within you will dissipate. So if you wish to have the depth and the height of this experience, see if you can just simply be present with the eyes closed and sensitive to the energetic that is being shared with you.
And so, beloved ones, relax. Bring the fullness of your presence here, now, into this moment. Feeling self in the body and shifting your focus to the energy field. Already, so much has been transmitted through the quantum field. So many of you are highly sensitive beings. You are sensing all that is being shared with you. And so relax into this trust in your inner ability to perceive, your inner ability to be swept up, uplifted, carried by this current of energy, information, and alignment from the beyond. And we ask each one of you now to ask inside for the energy of the earth, the energy of Gaia, to come up into your body, into your energy field.
And so we are calling for the consciousness of the earth, Gaia, to bring her energy up into your energy field, into your body. And as we start into this meditation, it is important for each one of you, if you wish to have a full experience, to follow and to ask inside for the various things that we are suggesting. Because in this way, you are giving your individual permission to the various guides to work with you. And the guides respond to your asking. The guides respond to you. And so it is of great import just to add your intention in each step of this meditation. So asking for the energy of the earth to connect with you. And now we are going to ask each one of you to invite the energy, the presence of an etheric stargate. The consciousness of the stargate will come to you if you invite, if you ask. And so now we ask each one of you just to ask inside. No need to speak it out loud even, just internally asking for a stargate to come to you.
And so we call for the presence of an etheric stargate. We are calling the consciousness of this interdimensional doorway to come and to form around us.
And just to allow for the possibility that simply asking, simply inviting, the consciousness responds to you. You can visualize it forming around you if you know what a stargate looks like. But you can simply visualize being seated or lying down inside a pyramid, because it is your intention that the stargate responds to, not your ability to visualize it. So just intend, invite, and perhaps even feel as the stargate comes to you.
And so your etheric stargate is beautifully forming around you right now. And we ask each one of you to ask your stargate to activate, to begin to create a gentle energy field.
We call for the activation of all the etheric stargates and all the physical stargates around the world. And as they activate, they will start to create a very soft, gentle energy around you. And as has already been said, there's nothing to do, not even trying to feel the energy, just relaxing. Do not be concerned if you are not feeling it yet. The energies very slowly, very gently build up around you and within you. So no effort is needed. In fact, effort gets in the way. These energies will just gently massage you, so to speak, gently coax you into being more relaxed, more open and available to the loving energies that are available for you.
And so in a few moments we will begin to vibrate all the etheric stargates faster and faster. And as the vibration increases in frequency, we actually move up through your dimensional realities. And so beginning this process right now, vibrating all the stargates faster and lifting up through your third dimensional frequencies into the fourth dimension now, and continuing to accelerate.
And as we vibrate the stargates faster, there's nothing for you to do, just relaxing. And we are moving now into the frequency ranges of the 5th dimension and continuing to vibrate your etheric stargate faster and faster.
And moving into your 6th dimension now, and into the 7th dimension, where we bring all the stargates to a gentle pause.
And so now the Stargate network and your etheric stargate are vibrating at the frequency ranges of the 7th dimension. And so we ask each one of you to ask inside for a strong 7th dimensional energy field in your etheric stargate.
We call for a strong energy field of the 7th dimension.
And just relaxing into these energies. As your stargate begins to radiate these frequencies around you and in fact through you. For these vibrations touch you on a cellular level just by relaxing, just by allowing, just by being open to the possibility that this can occur with ease and grace, effortlessly. Very good, very good. Just relaxing into the soft energetics.
And so again, now we vibrate all the etheric stargates faster still. And so vibrating, increasing the frequency. All the etheric stargates moving up into the 8th dimensional frequencies. Through your 8th dimension into the 9th and continuing to accelerate.
Merging into the 10th dimensional energetics right now, and as we continue to vibrate faster, moving through into the 11th dimension and rapidly moving up into the frequency ranges of the 12th dimension, where again we ask all the stargates to come to a pause.
And so your stargate is now vibrating at the frequency level of the 12th dimension. And we ask each one of you to ask inside for a strong 12th dimensional energy field.
We call for a strong 12th dimensional energy field in all the etheric stargates around the world.
And as you simply relax, this higher frequency radiates all around you and through you.
Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. It is this simple. It is this easy. The frequencies on your planet are changing. What has been a struggle in the past can now happen easily, simply, gracefully. What is needed is a changing of your understanding, an opening up to a new reality, a reality where your intention and your receptivity are the guiding forces of change. So, now, as you are vibrating in harmony with the frequencies of the 12th dimension, understand that as this occurs for you, just by relaxing, you become more sensitive to the benevolent guides and beings in these other dimensional realities who are available to assist you and the whole of humanity in your evolution. And so we would like to introduce, to call forth some of these benevolent beings into this meditation. And we will start by inviting the presence of the angelic realm.
And so we ask each one of you to ask for the angelic realm to bring their energy, their presence to you.
We call for the presence of the angels. And as you ask, just feel. Can you feel the energy changing around you? Can you feel the angels coming to you, coming to this global meditation, here to support us, we often start with the angels because they have been accepted by so many religions around your world for so many hundreds of your years. And so there is a receptivity to the angelic realm. And now we would like to invite some of the ascended masters, those beautiful beings who have walked the earth as you are doing right now. They have been human. They have lived a human experience. And they have moved beyond. They have reached that state that you call enlightenment, no longer needing to be in the physical body, but still very available to assist in the evolution of humanity. And we like to start with the one whom we call the Blessed Mother. She is known as Mary or Maria, and she was in one lifetime the mother of this one Jesus. And so we ask each one of you to ask inside for the presence of the Blessed Mother, Mary or Maria.
And so we call for the presence of the Blessed Mother.
And just feel, just be aware of the energy within you and around you, and just feel. Here she comes. She brings her energy gently, divine feminine energy, divine motherly energy, coming to you just because you have asked, and just allowing yourself to relax into her presence, allowing yourself to relax into her gentle, divine, loving, energetic. Yes. Very good. Very good.
And another ascended master now wishing to join you. He is the one known as the Buddha. And so we ask each one of you now to invite the presence, the consciousness of Gautama the Buddha.
We call for the presence of Lord Buddha. And just feel, again, just tuning into the energy, and just feel as it gently shifts around you and within you, as the Buddha brings his presence into this global meditation, feeling his divine masculine energy coming to join the Blessed Mother and the angels, creating together a field of oneness. Yeah, very good. Another master now, well known to many. He is the one known as Saint Germain, and he wishes also to be invited into this meditation.
And so, just asking inside, we call for the presence of Saint Germain.
And feel, here he comes, Saint Germain. Yes. Can you feel, again, a subtle shift in the energy? Saint Germain joining us all in this moment of now. Yeah. Another beautiful energy. She works with the Stargate very often. She has the energetic of compassion so strongly in her beingness. She is the one known as Kuan Yin.
And so each one of us asking inside, we call for the presence of Kuan Yin.
And feel, here she comes, Kuan Yin. Very good. Very good. And there are two masters who like to come to the Stargate together. They also come from the country of China. And they are the one known as Lao Tzu and his disciple Chuang Tzu. And so we ask each one of you now just to invite the presence of Lao Tzu and Chuang Tzu.
We call for the presence of Lao Tzu and Jesus.
And feel as they bring their energetic into this space. Lao Tzu, Jesus, two more masters, two more enlightened ones here to support the energetic. Very good. And of course, let us invite the one who's often called the Master of Love. He is the one, Jesus, Sananda, Yeshua, many names for the same beautiful energetic. So we ask each one of you to call for the presence of Jesus the Nazarene.
We call for the presence of Jesus the Nazarene.
And feel. Here comes Jesus, the Master of Love, bringing his support, bringing his energy into this meditation. Very good. Very good. Very good. And we are also going to be supported by many divine energies from around the universe. There are many civilizations who have become enlightened as their whole civilization, their whole population, vibrating in this frequency that here you call enlightenment. Humanity is the new kid on the block, so to speak. Humanity is the place where consciousness is evolving in the universe right now. And what happens here on your earth affects the rest of the universe. And so these universal beings, these star families as we call them, are very available to assist in this process, to support humanity in your awakening. And so we will introduce few of these star families, starting with the ones that we call the Pleiadians.
And so we ask each one of you just to ask inside for the presence of the beings from the Pleiades.
We call for the presence of the Pleiadians. And just feel they have a special connection with humanity. Just feeling as they join us in their light bodies, inviting them to come closer, inviting them into your meditation. The Pleiadians. Very good. Very good.
And the Syrians now wishing to join you. And so again, just the invitation is all that is needed, and these enlightened beings from the stars can bring their energy to vibrate your energy field with their template, their blueprint of awakening. And so we invite you just to ask inside for the presence of the beings from Sirius.
We call for the presence of the Syrians, inviting them to bring their energy into this meditation, to bring their support. And just feel, as you do so, just feel. And as these star beings join the meditation, they bring their energies in. And then after a few moments, they merge their energy with the masters and the angels, creating this growing energetic of oneness. Very good. Very good. And the Arcturans also wishing to bring their support.
And so, again, simply the invitation. We call for the presence of the Arcturans.
And feel, again, another gentle energy coming into this global meditation, coming into this moment of now, right here, right now, in your moment of now. All these beings joining their energies and intentions together to support this process over these next days, to elevate your understanding and then your experiencing of the energetics of oneness and the energetics of deepening love. And so now let us invite specifically the energies of the Elohim that connect all of us here together, that guide us all together in this offering that we are sharing with you right now.
So each one of us asking inside, we call for the presence of the angels of the Elohim.
And just feel their support, the Elohim. Very good. And now just bring your awareness to your own energy field. Just tune in and feel the vibration of your energy field. And just notice the subtle vibration that's occurring there. Just notice that already, just with this simple meditation, your energies have changed. That already you are vibrating at a higher level. Just by relaxing into the meditation, change is already happening. And so, feeling your vibration, and then bringing your awareness to your physical body, just being aware of the body, feeling your arms, your legs, feeling your awareness within the body, being aware of being aware in the body, recognizing your awareness. Very good. And now just sensing the room around you and sensing your place, your position in your room. And then very slowly, very gently, without rushing, just bring your awareness back fully into the room, allowing the eyes to come open and feeling yourself totally in the body, in the here now, in this reality. Okay. So just very gently bringing yourself back.
And as you come back, the invitation is to tune into your perception, tune into your level of awareness, and just notice the shift.
And as we come towards the end of this first section of today's broadcast, we just invite those people who are checking in, that are experiencing this as a free taste of the potential of what's to come. We invite you just to tune in. Feel, is this something that may be of benefit to you? And if it is, we welcome you to join us.
We're building toward an upgrade, an activation of the superconscious heart. The energies that we're feeling already are going to be building throughout 4 days.
This is just a platform that we've created, a connection around the world. And we're now going to build on that to bring in this superconscious love.
And the more of you can join, the greater the field is that we can create together. So you are not just receiving, you're part of the grid, you're part of the network and the field that is being generated. The energy that is being established and developed within this congregation of individuals will then eventually have a ripple effect throughout the entire world. So the more of you can join, I believe the more powerful this experience will be for all of us and for all of humanity.
And so often when we have a gathering like this, there's a point when we create a field that is so strong, so tangible, and then the guides work with us and we blast that energy out into the morphic field of humanity. And when that goes out, so many people around the world suddenly experience this energy. They don't know where it's coming from. It uplifts them, and it changes many from the sensation of depression into the sensation of there's hope. And so we invite you to participate in the building of this love energy. We invite you to participate over these 4 days if you are touched, if you are drawn by this short experience.
And for all of you who are already in for the full ride, we're going to be taking a 30-minute break, and then we'll be back with session 2. The sessions are all linked from the page that you're probably watching this on, but also if you're watching on YouTube or Vimeo, the chats should have the link to the next session. We'll see, but check your email for the full schedule with all of the links, because since this is going out live, you might have to sign up before you get access to the next one. So thank you all so much.
We'll be back in a short while.
That's right. See you very soon.